Hello and welcome back to another game of bolt action. Today we've got a bit of a makeshift or a made-up scenario. What we are doing is that we are doing a Russian defense here in the middle. Oh, I need to get my stick. A Russian defense in the middle. There we'll deploy in a bit, and they are defending the objectives 1, 2 and 3, and they will be facing a Japanese onslaught coming in from the shorter edges. The Russian army is 1,000 points, and we'll get around to it in just a bit, and the Japanese will have 750 points coming on from this side and 750 points coming from this side. There'll be a preparatory bombardment, and the Russians get to be dug in, on ambush and hidden. The Japanese will nominate half of their units to stay in reserve, and half will come on as a first wave. So if I just shuffle on over here to my 750 point, we are 3 players playing today. We've got my second lieutenant, regular, light howitzer, medium mortar, sniper, all regular, 8 man with 1 LMG, 8 men with 1 LMG, and 8 men with 1 LMG, all regular as well. We've got 6 veterans, 1 flamethrower, 1 SMG in 1 small truck with a forward-facing MMG, and I shall just scoot round to the other side and show you the other armies. And here we go. Eric, who is on my team today, is bringing his veteran second lieutenant. He's bringing a 15-man regular squad with an LMG, a 10-man regular squad with an LMG, an 8-man rifle squad, 2 light mortars, a Chai-Ha, which is the 8 armor light howitzer, 2 MMGs, and a artillery observer. And we'll just go and check on the Russians. And this is Christian, who we played in the last video. Now, let's see if I can remember everything that he has. He has his... Actually, I think I might need your help.
Second lieutenant is a veteran.
Veteran second lieutenant. He's got his artillery observer with an extra dude, a medium mortar with a spotter, MMG team, sniper team, veteran sniper team, right? Yep. Then we've got 5 inexperienced SMG guys. We've got the
12-man unit with 2 light machine guns.
12-man, 2 light machine guns, good stuff. 2 anti-tank rifles, conscripts with the anti-tank grenades, the body armor veterans with 1 SMG, 1 LMG.
Yeah.
Yep, and then another unit with 1 LMG, regulars 10 men. There we go. Looking at the terrain, pretty much is what you see is what you get. A bit shaky. We've got 2 ruins over there, 1 and 2. We've got 2 buildings here. We've got a few linear hard walls. Bit of a road going on. Bit of barbed wire here, which is mainly for rule of cool, which will be just rough ground. Won't really be an obstacle and won't really be given any cover. We've got this field, which is all rough ground, but a linear fence there with soft cover. A few kind of big mountains that are rocks. There's another objective. We've got the bushes. We've got a few of the hills. We've agreed that the hills will be played almost as dense terrain, so line of sight blocking, even if it's like this, you're viewing across this way. But if you're on the hill, you know, then you can see across and through. And that's the same for the hills involved. We've got some ruins, and we've decided that these don't block line of sight, and that you just you can see and shoot through them, but obviously shooting through them you would benefit from hard cover. So there we go, we'll get to the Russian deployment, and then we will have the preparatory bombardment. See you in a bit. Right, the Russians have deployed. So in this ruin we have the veteran sniper team and the artillery observer, the MMG team, the anti-tank rifle team, the spotter to the mortar which is there, the 12-man conscript squad. We've got another anti-tank rifle team there, 12-man, 2 LMGs in the upper floor of that building. 10-man LMG over there, defending that barricade. We've got 5 inexperienced SMG guys over there. And then this is his beloved body armor veterans, 1 SMG, 1 LMG crew. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that here is the lieutenant. Yeah. Good. We will get over to preparatory bombardment. I've got my nice little dice tray over here. So if we are rolling for the MMG team first, let's see what happens. A 6 is a hit, which
Wonderful.
is really bad news for
Wonderful.
Christian. Remember that in the first video, Christian suffered rather greatly to the preparatory bombardment. So I think it's 1 hit with a +3 penetration. So if you mind just rolling that again. It's a 2, which is a 5, which should be enough to kill 1 guy in a regular unit. So 1 guy goes there. I'm not sure how many pins are put on.
I think isn't there a howitzer, heavy howitzer, D6?
No, it's not D6. I think it will be 2 or 3. We'll get back to that in a bit. We'll move on to this unit here. See if they suffer. A 3, so roll a dice for pins. A 5, so I believe that's
2 pins, right?
I think it's 2 pins as well. I think it's 2, 3 is 1 pin, 4, 5 is 2 pin, 6 is a hit, and 1 is nothing.
Yeah.
We'll have to double check that, but yeah. Then we've got the body armor dudes.
No 6s.
A 6. So just roll again, and we'll see. Crikey, preparatory bombardment. A 1. A 1 is always a miss, but I'm sure we'll be adding pins. So we'll work that one out as we did with the medium machine gun. We'll get back to that to make sure it's all done properly. The 5 inexperienced in the house. What do they suffer? 3, so that'll be pins. 1 more dice. A 6, that's got to be 3 pins. Yep. The mortar team. 4, so that'll be pins as well. Oh, didn't film that, sorry. 3 is 1.
3s and 4s are 2 pins.
Okay.
5, 6s are 3 pins.
But then shouldn't you have had 3 pins hit? Because didn't you roll a 5 for these guys?
In that case.
We'll have to double check this, like I said, but all of a sudden forgotten the rules. As soon as you switch the camera on. We'll go for these guys over here. Let's see what we get. A 5, which is pins, so let's see how many pins they get. 2, so that's just the 1 then, I guess. The LMG team in the house. Pins again. A 3, so that's 2 pins. The lieutenant is a 2, so that's... And he gets 3 pins then for the lieutenant.
Like this, just to be...
Do the conscript squad. A 1. I think a 1 is a miss, and I don't think a 1 does anything. And then the anti-tank rifle team. 6. Boy oh boy. So we'll see if we... A 4, so 1 guy goes. So we'll have to do a morale check as well.
Let's see here.
You want to roll it in the tray?
We can roll it. Let's see. There are regulars.
How many pins will they be on now then? Will they be on 2 pins?
Yeah, 2 pins.
Okay. So they need 7.
Means, yeah,
But they might be in range of your officer.
I believe he might be. This is the question. No.
No.
Not.
A bit too far.
So
7s or less. And he does it. He's fine. He's good to go. So we'll just put those 2 pins on, and that'll be fine. Do you mind if we carry on? We'll go for the sniper team. A 3, so that'll be pins as well. A 2, so that's just the 1 pin for the veteran sniper team. I was really hoping for a bit more there, to be honest, but can't choose everything. And then we will also go for the artillery observer. Oh, what is that gun? A 1. I'm pretty sure a 1 is nothing.
It's a 2.
A 2? Ah, I saw that one. Sorry, a 2. Then if you'd like to re-roll that one, and we'll see how many pins are there. 5. So would that be 3 pins then?
Yeah.
for the artillery observer. Good. Right.
There we go.
There we go. Run out of pins already. I will be coming on from this edge, and Eric will be coming on from this edge. And we will get to turn 1. And Eric, would you like to draw the first dice of the battle? And we'll see who starts. It's a beige dice, so that is the Japanese. Eric and I have left half of our units in reserve, so only half will be coming onto the board in round 1. And we'll get back to you at the end of round 1, at the beginning of turn 2. See you in a bit. Hello again. We are in the middle of turn 1, preparatory bombardment as you saw. I've come on with 2 mortars over there, in that corner. Christian has started rallying a few pieces, and Eric came in with his tank, took a shot at the body armour guys, which are here. Hit them, killed 2, I think. Yeah. And then the brave Russians thought, I know, I will charge that tank with my anti-tank grenades. Brought them out here, and Eric thought, I would like a nice close assault. And he's brought his large 15-man unit in, took some shots, and the Russians took casualties. So now we will be coming over to the dice tray to see the green test, and on a 5 or a 6, they become regulars. They're regulars, they're up.
Perfect.
There we go. And we will be back at the end of turn 2 to tell you more. Good one for the Russians. And we are here. At the end of round 1, just about to start round 2. And we've got our forces on the battlefield. I'm going to get my stick. I always forget the stick. I think it's a good pointing weapon. No, it's just a stick. I've come on from this side then, and I've brought on a medium mortar, a second medium mortar, and a sniper team. The idea is to put some fire in on his LMG squads that he's got over there. And then over here, I've come on with my light howitzer with the idea to shoot at the buildings and the ruins. I've also got this squad that are at the moment in the way of the howitzer, but they will move. And then my sniper team just lurking over here, ready to take out Christian's sniper over there. And if we come round this way, we've had a bit of rallying going on for the Russians. We've had the sniper team have rallied, the artillery team have rallied, the anti-tank rifle has rallied, the machine gun is still on ambush. The anti-tank rifle team here, I think, were attempting... No, they did rally, but only lost 2 out of the 3 pins. The mortar team was going to have a nice shot over there at my mortar, but failed and went down, even though he's got his lieutenant there. Like we said, his inexperienced guys that are now green, that are now regular, came out, and they've received a bit of fire from the 2 infantry units with the LMGs, and the tank shot at the veterans that, when later decided to activate, went down. And I think that's it. We've also got the 5 guys in the building over there, the inexperienced guys, who have rallied and made themselves ready for next turn. So now we would really like the first dice to be of a Japanese colour, and I would like my sniper to shoot his veteran sniper, which is easier said than done. So I'll just pause the camera, we'll collect in all the dice, and then we shall draw the first, and we shall see who wins. He's rubbing his hands over there. Oh my. Brace yourselves. Right, see you in a bit. Ta-da! We've collected all the order dice, all of the reserves as well. And now Eric shall draw the first dice, which is Japanese. And we know what will be happening now. I will be shooting that sniper. I'll actually get my dice out straight away, and you can see me shoot him. Hopefully it'll be double 6s here. Christian smiling. So obviously, just to make it a little bit clearer, we've got my sniper dude here. He's having a shot through the doorway and shooting the sniper team over here. We shall see how it goes. Sorry for all the moving. Here we go, is the dice tray. So to hit, I need a 3+. I should do this. A 5. And then a repeat of that would kill him. A 5+. A 1. That is crap. A pin for the sniper team. And we'll get on with the second dice. And we'll carry on and we'll keep you updated. See you in a bit. And we are at the end of turn 2. Right. Where shall we start? Let's go and get that stick over there. I should really prepare for this, but obviously I'm a rookie at this filming business, but I'll start over here with my guys. It's easiest to remember. Harvey's Japanese coming in. Right. Well, as you saw, I missed with my sniper shots, but Christian did not. And now my sniper has vanished. He rolled some good dice and wiped him out. My one was pretty useless, and I've only got myself to blame there. This 8-man squad with the LMG, they advanced up to the ruins and they took a shot at the, is it 10 or 12-man unit with the double LMGs there?
12-man.
12-man LMG squad. They had jumped out of that building because my howitzer was here. However, as they jumped out, I decided that I wasn't going to shoot at that unit. I was quite annoyed with that sniper team over there and decided to drop an indirect shot. I missed, but it should be a 5 to hit next turn. Quite simply advanced up with 2 8-man squads with an LMG each, hoping just to get in there really. We got the 2 mortars. They had a shot at the unit that was behind that building, and no, they are behind the wall, and no, they are not dead. They've cowardly moved away and hidden. Typical Russians. My sniper did have a shot at them and hit and took out their LMG. The Russians have got a bit of a revenge there going with their light mortar, who's spotted my mortar because he's got his spotter all the way over there in this ruin over there. So he's trying to drop in some artillery, but I think I'm going to have to move them now because there's not much left for them to be shooting at. I've also brought on my truck with the engineers on here with a run command, so he's leading the charge. So that'll be fun. Like I said, he's shot with his sniper. I've got my ranging in dice there. The artillery observers advanced out. Hasn't called in any artillery. The MMG team have taken a shot over there at the light mortar team behind the rock and hit, but didn't kill. The anti-tank rifle, I believe, failed an order check and went down. This anti-tank rifle was a bit more adventurous and a lot braver than his counterpart. No, than his teammate, sorry. And he saw that tank and thought, I know what to do. And he took a shot, but I don't think anything happened. I think he missed. He needed a 6 to hit because he was on his own and he was at long range and had moved. So, bit of bad luck there. As you can see, the conscripts that were bumped up to regular have been taking a bit of a hammering. They've taken shots from the tank and that infantry unit just behind the hill there. However, the howitzer on the tank shot in at this unit and did some damage. The other Japanese unit just over there, I think they also shot at the unit in the building, but I believe they failed to hit. The cowardly veterans with their body armour, who are supposed to be bulletproof, decided that, well, we're not that bulletproof. And they retreated into the centre of the building, into the centre of the town. I suppose you could say it's a town. And I think that's all of the Russian units there, because like I said, you got the mortar over here shooting at my mortar over there. We've got the lieutenant. What happened? He's bumped up over there. That's the Russians. The other Japanese side of the board is looking lively. We've got a light mortar team who's crept in over here. The hill blocks line of sight, so next turn he'll be bumping up on top and shelling everybody with fireworks. We've got an artillery observer that's come in because he's seen that the Russians have bunched up in the middle, and hopefully we'll be dropping some big shells on over there. And like I said, these units over here have been dropping in there shooting. My officer is still off the board because he failed to come on, rolled a 10 and he needed a 9 or less. And then these engineers are in the truck over there. So all in all, it's going quite well. And it's quite an exciting game. Hasn't quite swung one way or the other yet. Hopefully the Russians will be eliminated soon enough. Right, we'll get cracking on. We'll collect all the dice and then we'll pull the first dice and we'll see what happens. I don't know if I want the first dice. I think I do, so I can try and put some indirect fire down on that sniper team before he starts picking off my LMGs and NCOs over there. So that'll be good. We'll collect the dice and we'll see you in a bit. Okay, that was quick enough. So let's see. The first dice that will be in action is... oh no.
The Russians.
It's a Russian dice. And what will he be doing? Let's see. Let's just get some gameplay on.
I believe the first move I should do in this is actually, I do not like to have a lot of dudes over there. So perhaps we should move.
Just gonna move.
Give these guys an advance order.
Which guys are that?
Speaking of the
LMG guys in the open. They did get a pin last turn because I did have a shot at them.
So they are regulars, which means I need 8.
Oh, you got your officer there though?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that looks good. So
9.
A 9. And
yes,
we're in action.
You're in action.
And who are we shooting?
And they are going to move first a little bit, just to make sure that they are in some form of cover.
Moving closer to the objective there.
Then we are gonna pepper you full of bullets too.
I don't believe you. You missed every shot.
So we're going to fire in this squad over here, 8-man squad.
Yep.
So let's see.
I won't be going down.
You want to go down, and
Ooh, you're in range.
not with the rifles, but the LMGs are.
Well, that's still 8 shot because there's.
Precisely.
So what are we on? We're on.
We are shooting from long range and moving.
Yep. I think I've got a bit of soft cover there, haven't I? Half the unit.
Yeah, we can get it. I can actually leave you
Half the unit there, yeah.
Let's just see. Yeah.
So that's 6s. 8 dice on 6s.
And
One hit. That's a pin at least. Let's see if you kill anyone.
Let's see.
No, just a pin. Right. Well, we will crack on with the rest of the turn, and we'll let you know if anything exciting happens. See you in a bit. We're back sooner than we thought. The second dice was the light howitzer, which took a shot at the sniper team, and we hit. So that's going to go onto a 2 now because we've zoned in. Pesky thing. However, I needed a 3+ to kill, and I rolled a 6 and a 1. And then I got D3 pins and I rolled a 2, so he's only got the 1 pin, but he has lost his teammate, so now he will take a morale check, and we are on 10s because he's veteran, -1 for the pin, -1 for the lack of teammates, so an 8, which he fails, but he is Russian, so he gets another go.
Reroll that. Yes.
And an 8, so that's okay. So he stays and fights another day. Right, we'll be cracking on. Alright. We are back at the end of turn 3. And a lot has happened, and yet nothing has happened. I will start with my Japanese guys again. And then we will move around the table and we'll see if we remember everything that's happened. Just after I put the camera down, after hitting these guys and only killing 1 and then in passing his morale check, annoyingly enough, my truck ran up and shot at the unit and hit with 1 dice, and I don't think he killed anybody, so just the pin. Then my engineers jumped out with my flamethrower ready in hand 3 inches away and blasted away, and I think he rolled a 1 and missed again. Like I say, he's brilliant at missing. I can't believe it. Everybody else, I think they missed as well. Or they might have hit once because he's actually got 2 pins.
Yeah, they hit once.
Yeah, hit once, but I don't think they killed anybody.
No,
So
kill anyone.
pretty useless considering we're being at point blank and the flamethrower only needed a 3 to hit, and they would have potentially wiped that unit. Bit salty. My other 2 Japanese units are quite simply just running up, trying to get to the objectives. We've got the light howitzer who lobbed his shot over at the sniper. My officer has finally come onto the board. I was hoping that he would help these guys with their pin to get running in. I was hoping they would just advance onto the hill and give some covering fire, but they have gone down. Spectacularly enough. My 2 mortars. Christian shot with his mortar. He's missed again, but he's ranging in. My mortar team has moved up there because he couldn't see anybody else to shoot at. The sniper team took a shot at the LMG team and he managed to hit. He managed to hit from miles away. He should be a flamethrower man. We'll come around the table. What has gone on for the Russian player? We've had, as you saw, these guys moved across and had a shot. The mortar's ranging in, so that should actually be a 5. Because I did have a shot with my mortar over there to try and range in. We'll see if we can get the first dice and perhaps hit him before he hits me. His Maxim machine gun took a shot at the light mortar team, who came up and took a shot at the MMG team. Everybody misses. No, he hit but didn't score any kills. So he's got the 1 pin there. Sorry. Our anti-tank rifle team, I think they've got some good biscuits and tea in that house because they haven't done anything all game. I think they failed every single check apart from the rally where they managed to get rid of 2 of the 3 pins, and then the other 2 turns they've just gone down. So, I wonder what they've got going on in there. Clearly not. They're clearly not fighting the battle. The lieutenant has hid behind the wall. He just seems to be jumping over and backwards, doing his own sort of exercise. The artillery unit have moved up. They still haven't landed their artillery shell, but I wonder if he's got a target in mind. We shall see. The body armor boys, I think they tried to pass a check but went down.
Yeah, they went down.
Yeah, they failed their order check. And if you're wondering what this little MDF plate is, that is Eric's artillery observer dropping in to hopefully splat everyone, but not my engineers. But we can only hope for the best. This team has been taking a pounding. Only the 1 man left there now. I'm not too sure which units have shot because it just feels like everybody's been shooting. We've had the tank. They shot at the body armor boys. I'm not sure if they did manage to kill anyone. No, they
gave pins.
Just the pins. The 1 man there's been shot at and shot at and shot at and has passed morale check. And he's hanging on in there with his 4 pins. The mortar team shot and have ranged in. So he'll be dead next turn, let's hope. If he carries on shooting at him. We've got the 3 guys in the house. They did a rally and have been sitting pretty. The Russians got aggressive and charged back at the advancing Japanese. Put some fire down. Not sure if they managed to kill anyone. There's so much going on the table, it's hard to keep track.
No, they gave pin.
No, they just pinned. And obviously then the Japanese, they moved up before and they shot at them. And I think they did kill some and put a pin on. So that was some good shooting from the Japanese. The 2nd lieutenant is charging in over there. I think he's trying to cut down some strawberries. Not sure what he's doing over there. I'm sure he should be in the middle. He should be going for this guy. I mean, 1v1 him. 1v1 me. Like I said, we've got the light mortar team who moved up there to shoot at the Maxim gun. And then we've got these guys charging in with their NCO with the sword in hand. There we go. Run in, hopefully to get that objective there. Put some pressure on the Russians. So we are at the end of turn 3. We'll collect the order dice and we will do the artillery barrage. And we will see. You've got the objectives there, 1, 2 and 3. We're playing 7 turns, potential 8th turn. We'll see how it goes. I'm really disappointed about the flamethrower. I can't believe he's missed again. Cannot believe it. Anyway, I shall pause the camera, help the lads pack in the dice, and then we will get over to the artillery. So just see you in a little bit. Right. Okay. We are at the beginning of turn 4.
Sorry about that.
Got an order dice to carry in. That's the battlefield, and here's the dice tray. We've got the artillery barrage coming in. So on a 1, it's a miscalculation. 2 or 3 is a delay. 4, 5, or 6. Yeah, well, that's what we want. Let's go. A 5, that is brilliant. Fire for effect. So we will roll another dice, and we will see how large that barrage will be. A 4, so that's a 10-inch radius. Here's the tape measure, lads, if you want to just measure it out for me. So that should be quite a good hit there. So they hit. Yep, so we've got them. That dude has to be hit, surely. We got the spotter and the mortar team, the anti-tank. This guy goes free. Anti-tank rifle team. This team, woohoo. Officer, observer, body armor boys, and the medium mortar. So we'll get the dice tray in here.
Let's see here.
So it's D3 pins, right? No.
First time I would choose if I wish to go down or not.
You choose if you wish to go down. Sorry, I'm just filming the rulebook now. That's not so cool.
And I will go down on this unit. I will go down on this unit. And of course, I will go down on. Well, yeah, I think I'm quite.
Yeah, the MMG's out of range, but the guys in the building are in.
Yeah, I think I will. Yeah, we shall go like that.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Right. Okay. So, Eric, you're in charge.
Start with this one.
The one guy. Let's see if he goes. A 2, so D3 pins for him. A 2, so just the 1.
So that's 5 pins.
5 pins. We'll get rid of those. We'll save them for other Russians. Get rid of that one as well.
Yep.
There we go.
Oh, this one is for marking the pins. So pin and number.
I think that will be easier.
All right.
These 3 guys.
Yeah. 2, so 3 pins. A D3 pin, sorry.
That's
2. Getting a bit carried away there, Harvey. We're going far away on those guys.
Those.
Yep.
5.
5. So a D3 pins. 1.
1 pin. So that means they have 2 pins now.
And these 2.
The mortar team now. This is where we want a 6. Oh yes. Ah, 4. 3 pins though. That will do quite nicely, my friend. That's almost better. And who we got next then?
That unit there.
The body armor boys.
Body armor.
Well, 1 is still D3 pins.
So that's 2 pins.
2 pins. That puts 1 4.
Which means gives them 4 pins.
This is quite brutal. This is.
Wait, they're down, so it doesn't matter.
They still get the 2 pins, right? Yeah.
Precisely.
There's officer.
Yeah. Officer over there. So D3 pins. Let's see what happens.
1 pin.
A 1 pin, and then the artillery observer, which is those 2 there. A 3, so D3 pins again.
1 pin.
1 pin, and we've got these
Anti-tank.
anti-tank rifle. Yep, that guy there. Yeah. Do I need to get a bigger tray?
So that's 3 pins.
3 pins.
Yeah. And this anti-tank
Tank rifle.
Yep.
pins.
5 pins. That's 1 pin. And the last
5.
5. So that's 2 pins.
2 pins.
I will just borrow 1.
So they're on 4 pins now then.
Yeah,
with the.
4.
All right. Okay. I think that was quite good actually. We've kind of immobilised him. We've still got the 3 objectives. We are starting turn 4. We've got the Japanese over there. They need to rush in now. Come on, Eric. We need to move them in. And then we've got the rest of the Japanese attack going on from this angle. So we'll carry on. Did we draw the first dice?
Yes.
And it is
Our.
Ooh. Ooh.
Schmaltz.
Ooh. So much potential. So much
I
potential.
gave the first dice.
So much potential. Let's see if he actually hits this time. It's a 2+. I'm gonna film this because you guys will not believe the unluck, the bad luck I have with this. Soon I'm just gonna close assault. I can't believe it. It was actually the case. I was so disappointed with my dice that I've asked somebody here kindly if I could borrow some new dice. I was so disappointed. I'm even talking about throwing them in the furnace at home. Anyway, let's get that flamethrower underway. So to hit, guys, what do we need?
I will bet that's 3 or 2 maybe.
I think it's a 2 because I am in.
You didn't walk this time.
I am standing still. I'm in the 3 inches. No cover. You've gone down, but that does nothing for the flamethrower.
Precisely.
Right. Let's see the 1. Oh no, he's done it! Woo! Sorry, I shouldn't do that, but he's done it. I can't believe it. Right, D6 hits. This will be.
Yeah.
Here comes the 1. Oh no!
6.
I'm buying these dice. I'm buying these dice out. I'm taking them home. Hit 6 hits. That's really good. I've only got 5 dice. I have to steal another one now. Let's see then. 6 dice. 3+.
So that's 2+ to kill.
2+ to kill. Blimey. Oh my days. 3 ones. 3 ones.
So just
And a pin.
This is like my dad rolling.
Nope,
This
not
is.
one pin.
that's the ugly stuff.
So that's 3 dead, and I think it is D3 plus 1
D3.
pin. So let's see. Oh, there we go. So that's 4 additional pins.
Which means that they now have from 4 to that's 7 pins.
5 pins plus 4 pins,
Yeah.
right? That puts them on 9. I think they're out.
I think they did.
Sorry, mate. I think they do.
I don't think they actually take a morale check. For that
No, I think when you're at the pin maximum, then
they are destroyed.
they go.
There you go. Damn it! I just lost like 140 points to nothing.
Flamethrower finally, when he decides to pull his finger out, delivers.
So, well, I kind of feel that's a nice.
Well, tell you what, I shall now roll the dice of God and roll a 1 and run out of fuel. Oh no, I didn't need that 6 now. God, I should save them for later. Save them for later, man. Okay, well, the rest of the unit we're going to fire in there. Unfortunately there for Christian. Good luck for the flamethrower, finally pulling through. About time. He's about to be burnt away. Okay, we shall carry on, and we'll keep you updated. See you in a bit. And we are back at the end of turn 4. And I'm going to be honest, it's not looking too good for the Russians. Remember, we're playing a 7-turn battle with a potential 8th turn. And there's not a lot left of the Russians. I will grab my stick and I will go through what I've done with my Japanese, like in the same order I've done before. So, as you saw, my smashing flamethrower, who's now my favourite unit, of course, managed to slaughter that unit over there. Christian brought out his sniper team, which was in the building, but moved them to the objective to be a bit of a pain. I've zeroed in there, or at least attempting to zero in there, with my mortar that is up there on the trees, in the woods, on the hill. Missed. We actually got a 5 though, so pretty close. Christian's countered and put his artillery observer, has put his artillery down there, which is quite annoying considering that there is my attack wave going in. I've, as you can see, then I've moved. These guys have come forward. We're trying to support this unit. My truck has come up and shot at the MMG team. Remember that they are still dug in. and we managed to kill the one guy, and the Russians passed their morale check. We've got over here, we've got these two infantry units that are just getting on in there. I mean, we can't be dawdling at the back. We've got to get in there now. Got the NCO, the lieutenant there in the middle to try and give them some support, but we shall see what the consequences of that artillery barrage will be on the attacking wave. Will it give Christian some breathing time, or will the Japanese just banzai forward? Perhaps they will. The light howitzer took a shot, an indirect shot over towards the body armor boys. I don't think that's what they're called, but I think that should definitely be a new nickname. The medium mortar over here, like I said, shot at the sniper. This medium mortar team is charging up, and my sniper took a shot at those Russians over there, killed a man, and I chose to take out the NCO. So we'll move back round and I'll show you what's going on with the Russians. We've got the MMG team there that went on to ambush and shot the advancing Japanese here. We've got the sniper team camping out here trying to save the objective. We've got an anti-tank rifle team there who chose to rally because they had the 3 pins. We've got the body armor guys who went down from the artillery. The lieutenant's got an advance, although I think he's only done a small movement in that case. Did he do an advance?
Yeah, a small movement.
Yeah?
I think it was like 3 inches or something.
Okay.
So not really a big one.
Alright. The artillery guy put his artillery here. The medium mortar, I think they attempted to
shoot, but they didn't manage to fire.
Because they were almost zeroed in on my medium mortar over there. But they failed their check and went down. And where are the Burger Boys? Where are the guys up in their nice little house having their fika? They're over here. Well, not through choice of Christian. No, they decided that this round as well, they were not going to be taking part. Only they didn't just fail their order check, they rolled a foobar. Luckily though, they didn't start shooting their own guys, because obviously they're incapable of shooting anything. They decided to come out and run away. So obviously they've realised that there's a war going on and chickened out completely. The light mortar, I believe, was shooting at the medium machine gun, but I think they missed with their shot, but they're on a 4 for next round. So hopefully, there's only one guy left on that medium machine gun, so I think that should be them gone next turn, really, if we're speaking honestly. The artillery observer, he's done his bit and he's gone down. The light mortar took a final shot at the what was the conscripts that went up to regular and then stood there and got shot. Then we have the tank, and they decided to shoot at the small team that had gone down, but they missed. We had a great close assault over there. I love it. You can't have a game without a good close assault. They came forward and charged after they jumped out of the building to shoot them with their SMGs. I'm not sure if they killed anybody when they jumped out and shot. They killed 2 guys. They went from 11 down to 9 then. And then the 9 guys came out and lost 3 in the close assault, but managed to kill the Russian unit off. The NCO is still trailing at the back, but trying to keep up with his units. Obviously, he must be old or something, that guy. I mean, he's got to be front and centre, surely. And then, as they'd lost their NCO and were on a few pins, they attempted to activate to try and fend off the attacking Japanese, but they have failed their order check and gone down. So next turn, we should have a second close assault, hopefully. Exciting stuff. So, this is what it looks like. And we will just collect the dice and we will draw the first one. We'll be back in a... Oh, we'll be doing the artillery as well. Nearly forgot, nearly cheating. See you in a bit. Right, my henchmen have removed the dice. And now we shall roll to see if the barrage comes in. So, Christian, take it away. A 5. We're all good. It's coming in. Now it's 2 dice for the Russians, isn't it?
Yeah,
to
2
see how big
So,
the blast shall
let's
be.
see.
Oh, he's doing it over here. Oh, where's he going?
So it will
4.
be 10-inch.
It will be 10 inches, yeah.
That's gonna be pretty damn nice for the Russians, I believe.
Yep, I've elected to not go down with any of the units.
Which means I will be hitting.
Will you get your own guys, perhaps? I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm trying to get a good angle here, but who's in? We definitely got the engineers, my favourite unit.
And
The rifle guys over here.
And definitely these.
All 3 of them. Yep, the full wave. And was your sniper in range? Your sniper?
The sniper is not in range,
Oh.
unfortunately. So, well,
That's pretty perfect then for the Russians. All right, well then, roll your dice, and we'll start with this unit here. Oh, it's actually quite good there. I could see it then.
all right.
Right.
We put it over there.
Sorry, there we go. So we'll start with this unit. Let's see. A 1.
Pins.
Pins.
So
1 pin over here. We'll get on that. See what happens over here.
Engineers.
A 1.
Pins too. 2 pins.
2 pins for the engineers. Let's see the.
Rifle squad.
Yep.
5.
So pins again.
And 2 pins.
2 pins for them. The lieutenant.
Yeah, lieutenant. A
6. Oh no.
That's probably gonna hurt.
That's a heavy howitzer, mate.
Yeah.
That gets the whole. That gets 2 units. That does.
Yeah, 2 units.
Oh boy.
Which means. Yeah, the entire 2 units actually.
So I'll get the. I'll get my template over here. So put that down. And it's the 4-inch, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll go put him in the middle. I think you get. Am I being harsh if I say you get 2 of each unit?
Yeah, 2 of each.
Because you got.
Yeah.
Or can you do this perhaps?
No, I think I have to center.
You think you have to centre?
Or maybe.
Because you got it like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to give you 3 from each unit. How about that?
It's a friendly game.
Indeed it is. So, who are you killing first?
We start with this squad.
Yep.
So that means choose
Oh, yeah.
to kill. And we are dead.
They're gone. Right. Yep. We'll get rid of those 3 then.
And then we roll for the
NCO. I mean, the lieutenant. Oh, a 2. That actually does kill him. Yep.
And then we go for that squad as well.
Yep. 3 dice. And it's gone as well. Get rid of.
And then I imagine it's D6 pins.
Oh, is that the case? Even though it's not the target unit.
So. Let's see.
Yep. Well, then I'll go with that.
And let's see. Yeah, like from a heavy howitzer. So it's D6 pins.
All right. Yep. Go on then.
So we start with that unit.
Yep.
And that's
A 4. So
pins.
4 pins for them.
Just like that.
Yep.
And then we roll for that squad.
Yep.
2 pins.
2 pins, right?
So dangerous.
And did they not have pins from the original one as well? Did they not? Yeah, they were supposed to have an additional 2 pins. They're actually on 6 pins now. So that's a pretty good. And I think you roll for them as well separately because they could get hit as well, couldn't they? So 5. So then we'll add D3 pins. A 5, so there's another 3 pins. We'll put that to a 5. Cool, blimey. Well, that's my attack gone. Right. I was thinking, like, who are these guys? But obviously that's the dead pile. Right. Well. Blimey. Yeah. Pretty pleased with that, though. You got to be.
I'm impressed. Oh, my tactics worked. So
Worth your 100 points, that's for sure.
definitely. And of course, they do have a job too right now.
Oh, right. Well, let's get the dice bag ready. And, oh, he's got the first one out. Let's see. First one is Japanese. What are we doing? Well, we'll have to think about that one. And I'll carry away the dead pile over here. We've got to take a dice out for my leader as well, guys. And we'll get cracking on with turn 4. The tides may have turned. See you in a bit. Okie dokie. We are coming to the end of turn 5. We haven't actually reached the end of turn 5 yet, but yeah, we're coming. Well, I will go through it all in a bit with you, and I'll show you what's happened and what's been going on. But the artillery observer has charged forward and added a pin and killed a guy from my beloved engineers. As I said, favourite unit, always like them. These guys have got 6 pins, but they are going to banzai the observers. I've measured it up, so we're going to charge in, sword blazing. Ah! I don't think those guys would be laying down in the close assault, but yeah, these guys got bayonets fixed, that looks good. And it's a simultaneous fight as I'm going around the terrain. Who dares wins? Let's go. We've got tough fighters for the Russians, so if you want to roll your dice first.
Of course, so your regulars or...
2 dice, and then your succeeded
no,
ones.
But they are... Yeah, of course, I'm sorry. So that's...
And then, so you kill 2 and then roll them again, so you get 4 dice anyway. Oh my days. So you killed 4 guys. Let's see if we can do something. They are regulars, yeah?
Yeah, the regulars.
There we go.
There we go.
They're gone. But I'm down to 1, so I think my unit goes as well. So that was a bit of a pity. Bit of a funny thing going on there. And there you have it. So we've got a few more things left to do, and I'll wrap it all up in a bit, but I wanted to show you that bit of exciting entertainment there, and what a charge it was. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the end of turn 5. And what a turn it has been. Quite a lot has happened. Quite a lot has gone on. I'll start as always with my own dudes, because it's easiest to remember. My truck drove up and shot at the body armor boys. Killed 2, and obviously put pins on. My Japanese guys came around the corner, they shot the MMG team, and they took the objective. My unit that was here, like you saw, I believe, charged in at the observers, and well, we killed each other. Then my engineers charged the sniper and took down the sniper. Although the sniper did take 2 men with him, I actually lost the first round. So thank the Lord that we are Japanese and have the fanatics rules, and carried on. What else has happened? My mortar over there tried to bomb the sniper but missed. My sniper over there, don't know if you can see him, shot as well but was out of range. My other mortar's just sort of charging in. Dramatic effect. The howitzer took another shot at the body armor guys, but he missed as well. And that was my guys. Then we obviously have the Russians. The anti-tank rifleman moved up and had a shot at the armor truck. Hit, penetrated, but rolled a 1. So only stunned it. So it wasn't enough to kill him there. The body armor guys, I believe, did a rally, passed the rally check and rolled a 1. So they got rid of the 2 pins. Bit unfortunate there for good old Christian. The mortar team attempted to fire but failed with the 3 pins. The Japanese unit over here attempted to charge up, but was stopped in its tracks by the pin. The light mortar team attempted to shoot at the medium machine gun team, but missed. The second light mortar team moved up and had a shot at the medium machine gun team and missed. The guys on their picnic actually did something. They jumped over the wall and they had a shot at the Chai Ha. Needed a 5 to hit. They got the 5, but then they weren't able to penetrate it, unfortunately. So just the 1 pin there, but at least they did something, although it may be a little too late. We had a bit of close assaulting going on over here. Those 6 men charged the 4 Russians that were in front of them and annihilated them. The 15 guys charged up and shot the poor lieutenant that was left in between the wall and the building. And, well, let's say he didn't survive very long. Oh, falling over. And I think that is all the units. And that's the end of turn 5. Got to say, it was an absolutely great game. A bit of an own scenario. Not sure if it was balanced. I'd like to say it was, but it looked a bit... I don't know. I'm not going to say it was easy for the Japanese, because it wasn't. We did have to do quite a bit of thinking. Krishna put up a great fight in this. But I don't know. We'll definitely have to play it again. Swapping attackers and defenders and so on. And we'll have to see if we have a different outcome. And then we will see if it was balanced or not, I suppose. But great battle. Really enjoyed it. Some good bits. And some less good bits with certain flamethrowers missing certain obvious shots, but then pulling through in the end. So I think on that note, I will thank you for watching, and I hope you come and watch the next video. Right, bye bye.